So, evidently, the walls of the labyrinth are slightly higher than I remember. And I don't have a bottle opener. That's annoying. You climb it like in Breath of the Wild. Fair point. Also, Hyrule spawn. Welcome. Hold on. Yeah, bottle opener. Right. He is gone! He has gone chaos now! No! Because I was only across the room. There we go. Could be worse, Ezio. It could be a Korok waifu. No, we don't mention that. No, 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 that picture still haunts me. No, 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 and no. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Now the question lies. Where the dickens do I need to go? This is going to be really boring, isn't it? Labyrinths never really were a particular favourite part of these games for me. That looks interesting. Gotta check if there's more gloom hands in the... I hope not. I don't have any bomb arrows. Oh, what do we have here? Ah. Trap. Of course. Do we think this is one of those where I actually have to go into the depths? Find my way to the heart of this labyrinth? That's going to be equally as annoying. Actually, what is in the... Well, if I do need to go there, then... That's going to be fun. Ezio, are you collecting pine cones? Who left them here? Who knows? Rito? Maybe Phantom Ganon just really likes pine cones. Stupid. Oh, wait a minute. Follow the pine cones. Ah, crumbs. Also, hello, wait, what, who, what, where, why, and how? Oh, Captain X Flow, welcome, and thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to our little band of travelers, samurai. Water, you fool! Cheers. Thank you. May I steal your fridge, Ezio? Go for it. Just not the one with the hazmat logos on it. Or biohazard is no, hazmat is what you were to stop biohazard. Not with the biohazard ones on. Especially not with the radiation ones on. That's a bad time. I hear tell of a legend of Bebop, in which a fridge floats endlessly through the starry skies, containing a lobster. Maybe you should go and steal that fridge instead. The legendary fridge of Bebop. Yes. Well, hello there. I hope you're enjoying the game. It's my favourite Zelda game so far. Fair enough. Enjoying is... In terms of the gameplay, yes. In terms of the story, debatable. But I'm a real nut about lore, and yes, I don't agree with how the game's treated the lore for the most part at the minute. But in fairness, we've only played about a quarter of the story, so maybe it'll all come together in the end. I don't know. I'm keeping an open mind to a degree, but it will not stop me ranting every so often about things that annoy me. I took the radioactive fridge. Ha ha! You fell into my trap. Now I banish you to the Shadow Realm. Lore is 3 out of 10 for me so far. It might drop. Fair enough. Yeah, that's just... I'd like it more if it didn't feel like they completely ignored Breath of the Wild. Apart from a couple of small nuggets you see here and there, it feels very much like this game is in its own world. So, also, 1,000 Korok seeds seems a bit excessive. Just putting that out there. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, let's face it, I wouldn't still be playing the game if I wasn't enjoying it on some level. Actually, I am still enjoying it. I just bemoan a few things here and then. I know, me, with my happy, cheerful, sunny personality bemoaning things. It's a shock. Really, it is. It's engraved with ancient Zonai text. You can make out... Oh, you can't make out what it says. Well, I will take a photo of it, just in case. And then I shall show it to... I don't know. I will read this while stood on the table, apparently. Research log, day 1. The Zonai glyphs carved into the stone slab read: The dragon ring slumbers in the labyrinth depths. Wake it, and ye shall receive due compensation. Perot deciphered them for us, but has since run off to a newly discovered ruin for further study. Writing frankly, I see his absence as an opportunity. Any discoveries that may lie within will all be credited to me. My name will forever be tied to solving the mysteries of the Zonai civilization. I gathered a haul of Hylian pine cones and will use them to mark my trail in places where I might otherwise get lost. Oops. Well, I may have made a mistake. On the principle that I've been picking up these pine cones when I really should have been following the trail of breadcrumbs that this map has left me. Oh dear. Well, time to get lost. Yep. It won't be too difficult to pick up his trail, right? Right? Right, there's a camp. So can we conclude that he's gone this way? Ah, pinecone. Campfire. Pinecone. Dick. Ugh. Pinecone. 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 Right, we're back on track now, people. Oh ho! Another research journal. Research log. Day 3. After shivering in the cold and cowering from the gloom, I finally made it. I even encountered some strange hands that tried to give me a hug, but I was in no mood because it was no proving of scientific research. So I politely declined and ran away quickly. But I finally made it. The pathway leads to the center of the ruins. At least I hope it does. There's a trail of lights here that's almost beckoning to me. Glorious, twinkling, like the eyes of the princess who will knight me surely for my great discovery. Why isn't she called Queen Zelda? This always confuses me. It's very unacademic. Either way, it must lead to the due compensation that the slab mentioned. My history-making discovery is here mere steps away. You can do this, me! Sorry, late reply. But I get you. Like, where are the Guardians? Exactly! No, sorry, I'll finish first. At least have a dump of them disassembled somewhere. I mean, sure, the game's about 5 years after Breath of the Wild, but still, someone mentioned all the stuff that's happened back then. Yes! You don't even need a scrap pile of them. I mean, when you think about the sheer number of Guardians that were all over the place, there was an entire battlefield covered with decayed Guardians. Are you telling me that some people have theorized, oh, well, they used them to build the towers? Why would you even need them? You had Sheikah scientific researchers. Surely they could have found a way to get the Sheikah towers working. Or if not, then at least the components to rebuild new towers would probably be in the core of the Sheikah towers. But no, they've all gone. All the shrines have disappeared. The only thing I can think of is that when you defeated the Calamity, some fail-safe caused all of the Guardian tech to sort of evaporate like the monks did. But even then, that doesn't make sense because there were entire Guardians... Well, one, you still have Guardian carcasses littering around the place. Two... If they were decayed and dead, then surely they wouldn't just disintegrate, because why would they? They've got no power left. 3. Surely they could have put a line in Zelda's diary or something explaining this. But 4, you can't even say, oh, well, he disassembled them for the rebuild effort, because there is no rebuild effort. The towns are still the same. There's a few new towers, but we've got no new settlements knocking around. We've not got anyone out there. We've not got knights walking around in Sheikah-looking things that they've taken off the Guardians as armor, which still irks me, by the way. You're rebuilding the kingdom. Surely you'd have a royal guard to actually patrol the land. Even if the monsters disappeared for the 5 years between the two games, surely you'd have people there to try and help people take back the land and protect them, just so, you know, if evil does rear its head again, because it is entirely possible it may, then you can have the guards fight them. Or is it that the monsters were still there, they just stopped respawning, in which case you've got a bunch of monsters still roaming the land that the guards should take care of, but apparently not. Because, sure, it is just, it really irks me. There are so many what the heck's a plat? So many plot holes in this game that just... Either Nintendo are building to DLC in a really lazy way, or somebody didn't think this game through in terms of the story. Go back around the other way, huh? Ageism. Wait, what? Who? Now what? Oh dear, oh dear. Indeed. Tears of the Kingdom takes place 2 years after Breath of the Wild, so I don't know what happened with the 99% of the Guardians. If it's 2 years, then it makes even less sense. Wait, no, if it was 2 years, I suppose. Well, no. I think 5 years probably matches up because there's a bunch of children now, and if they are all school age, then about 5 or 6. So maybe more than 2 might make sense. Pretty sure it's later than that. I get the feeling it's pretty later than that age. And why she's still called the princess? She's still called princess because they want to make her sound cute. Why? Why isn't she queening it up? For that matter, why? Why is she living in our house, which she stole off us, which belonged to our father? But no, she decided, oh, I'm going to take Link's house, and then Link just, I don't know, sleeps in the garden or wanders away. But no, she's decided to take over our house instead of living in the castle. She is the queen now. The king is dead. Long live the queen. She should be there in the throne room, actually looking after the kingdom and trying to rebuild, rather than playing scholar and acting as a school teacher out in Hatino village where they've got a bunch of crazy people wearing mushroom hats. But no, instead she's there. So who's looking after the kingdom? Who's running the place? Because most people are still going, oh yes, the Princess Zelda, oh, and she's the queen too, she is not doing anything. King of the Zora seems to be more of a leader than she is. The bed is bigger, I told you. Oh, well, they're fine. Then her and Link are doing the deed, apparently. But still, I remember those kids in Breath of the Wild for the most part. Oh, fair enough then. There's a side quest where you help out the school in Latino. I have done that. Nice! Yeah, they sleep together, as it's not a single bed, and that's why she would need a private room in a well. Why would she need a private room in a well otherwise? Because as a teacher, all the children probably go to her house and pester her with questions. Well, what was my point? Oh yes, she has been back to the castle as well, because she hid a tunic in the throne room. Why aren't they rebuilding the throne room? Also, why, when Calamity Ganon destroyed the floor of the throne room, leading to the giant Sheikah, the star-looking observatory thing, why is it now just full of dirt? Did they fill it with dirt? Did it just miraculously fill with dirt? Did the land rise up beneath it and fill it? Because surely not. Surely there should be a massive hole underneath the throne room now, probably leading down to the depths, because that would have made more sense, because the castle rising up would probably have destroyed the observatory. But no! Right, we were playing a game. Let's do that. There's a treasure chest in there. Let's throw things at it, because I am now annoyed. And why would Link buy his own land to build his own house if he already has a house together with Zelda? Yes. It also irks me that he's basically, yeah, just... It also annoys me that we don't get to see our picture from doing the Ballad of the Champion sub-story because Nintendo said, oh yes, Master Mode doesn't count. It's just, All 6 months it took me to beat that game on Master Mode. And they've undone everything. Oh, all that time you lost trying to working your way through the Trial of the Sword? Yeah, that doesn't count because the Master Sword still runs out of power and it doesn't have its full strength anyway. But it's alright, it's now stronger than ever because it's spent a millennia in the head of a dragon. I mean, I appreciate the extra bit of lore to the game. The Master Sword grows when it's left in divine power, but at that point you could have easily turned that into a sub-story with a callback to Skyward Sword where you go around the kingdom and you find the power or the blessings of the 3 golden goddesses to restore the Master Sword to its former power. So you visit, say, one, and the blade restores. You visit the next one, and it gets a power increase. You visit another one, and it gets a full power increase. And then, I don't know, at the end you go to the Forgotten Temple and talk to the statue of Hylia, who blesses it, and it gets its full power unlocked, but only after you've done all the Tears of the Dragons. Or, alternatively, you go to the Forgotten Temple, and you only get the full power of the Master Sword when you talk to the giant statue that's fallen over. The mother statue, apparently. I'd have taken that, but no, apparently not. We're not allowed to do that. Go on, Bennett. Take a swig. Cheers, Kev. This reminds me of an episode of The Simpsons where symptoms is what I'm exhibiting. Symptoms of derangement, apparently. Reminds me of an episode of The Simpsons where Principal Skinner explains to Apu that he wants to write. Oh, right. Well, he's, I assume, still alive. He wants Apu that he wants to write up a rip-off Jurassic Park novel to Apu. Apu then proceeds to go on a massive rant about why that's a horrible idea. That reminds me of a comic, a Zelda comic I saw, which had Zelda, Link, and what's her name? Gerudo Princess. I forget her name. This is going to annoy me. Keep thinking Raru, and that's not it because she's much more awesome than him. Either way, the Sage of Sand, or whatever her name's. Yes, talking to Zelda, who didn't appreciate the giant chicken move they were talking about. Yoro? No, that's the wrong one. Ezio, waifu. Waifu? What waifu? I shall take a swig. I see no waifu redeem. She is a waifu, I just can't remember the name. So, Riju! It's Riju! There we go! Cheers, Spawn, Riju. Yes. Right, let's do some more talking. Research log, day 4. I've done it! At long last, I've done it! I found a relic of the Zonai civilization. Though I already found one at the entrance of this shrine, it was a stone tablet, but we'll ignore that. Though my euphoria is short-lived. In the hours since my discovery, I've tried touching, hitting, and yelling at the relic, but it remains unresponsive. Apart from that one time when it electrocuted me. That was the most excitement I've had in years, but we will gloss over that. I'm starting to fear that I may not unravel the secrets of the Zonai after all. The fort makes the cold even more bitter as my soul. I need a coffee. Well, fine. Now, I suppose it's time I crawl out of this frigid pit and issue my report on my investigation. So says I, Lord Bibblebob McSpigglespot, Grand Expedition Leader of the Wibbleforth Massacre. I mean, expedition. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I throwing things at it when I have the power of fire? Just trying to take your mind off the ranting, but fair enough. Fair enough. Waifu. Riju. We'll go for Riju because she is awesome. Ruto may have been a Zora stage from Ocarina of Time. No, Ruto was the Zora stage from... Sage from Ocarina of Time. I'm too tired to remember, but I'm sure her name was Ruto. It was Ruto. Zora said the Sage of Water from Ocarina was Ruto. There we go. Diamond. Nice. We only need 19 more of them. Gordon Bennett. 27 diamonds of all bloody things. But yes, for anyone new, once I get talking about lore, that's it. I have contemplated in the past of writing, maybe not a book, but adding a section to the website of me just writing out a legendarium for Zelda in the style of Tolkien. I think I could probably make quite a good one if I had the time to sit down and write it. Also, technically, Link's fiance in Ocarina of Time. She is technically, yes. Though I must admit, Mifa beats Ruto any day. Technically, Link had two fiancés in that game. He had Ruto, who gave him the Zora Sapphire, and technically was his fiancé. But there was also Naboo. Now, what did she promise him? Hmm. I mean, there's a bit of an age difference, but I think she was still pretty, but come 7 years later, so, you know. Very pretty in the manga. Right, I found the shrine, but I'm supposed to find a dragon gate, aren't I? Somewhere in the labyrinth. Oh! Oh! I wonder where the dragon gate is. Oh, look! I found the dragon gate. For you who conquered the labyrinth of the land. Oh, wait, sorry. I, the ruler of owls, have unlocked the thing. Find it in the west side of the labyrinth of the sky. Cool. I'm lazy. I might just glide up instead. There we go. Surely the game's not going to penalise me for not using Ascend all the way up to the Sky Labyrinth. I'm going to have to do the Sky Labyrinth now, aren't I? Right. I don't think Naboru meant what you think she did. Well, it might be something else. To you who set foot in the labyrinth of the sky, I offer a test of wisdom. Oh, goody. 4 terminals are each hidden in this maze. Activate them all. Is it for a shrine? Oh, it's probably for a shrine. If there is a Breath of the Wild 3 and they get rid of all the calamity, like nothing happened, then we are going to see Ezio in the streets, in his pants, with the end is nigh sign. No. You'll just have to sit here and listen to me rant bitterly and angrily for a very, very long time. Right, so we have 4 terminals to find. So we're basically doing a Divine Beast without the joy of the champions. Okay. Round 1. Oh, I can't climb. Okay. Okay. Are you sure I can't climb? Okay, Link, you could climb in the labyrinth on the ground, and yet you can't climb in the labyrinth in the sky. That seems a bit daft. Oh, that kind of works. Weird, but sure. Oh, even with low gravity, I still take damage. Okay, that's one. Oh, well, at least it tells me where they are. That's a plus. Oh, this is going to be really annoying, isn't it? Okay then. I'm right back where I started, aren't I? Ah! Bugger off. Right, so now I just have to try and find the ones over in other places. Oh, I need to find my way up north. Oh, I've ballsed it up now, haven't I? Okay, why can Link climb these but not the others? Yeah, that's still being a pain. I'm about 90% sure now that the thing conking out on me is actually down to the cable. Which is fun, because it means I'm going to have to rerun the length of cable along the skirting board. I have to start pulling out nails and all sorts. I mean, at the end of the day, if it does turn out that it isn't the cable, it's the issue... Hold on, where am I? If it turns out it isn't the cable, it's the issue, then I can just... at least I've got a higher bandwidth cable, but still... There we go. Way. This way. There we go. Okay. I have no idea what's going on. At least they did me the justice of actually giving me a whirlwind to get me up here. What on earth is this? Is it a shrine? Or is it something else? Because we did a shrine at the start, so is it a 2 shrine? I mean, I think there's, what, like 130 or something. You who have traversed this maze, mark well my words. Welcome to Eventide Labyrinth. I have pulled apart the bars in the labyrinth of the land, but obscured your path below. From high above to far below, prove your courage by diving into the depths of the earth. The final way shall open to you. So basically, I jump off this thing and skydive. Okay. Geronimo. Oh, it's a chasm. Of course it is. Oh wait, this is where we found the Navi circlet previously. Okay, this is another labyrinth. Gordon Bennett. I mean, kudos for making it more interesting than it was previously, but still, really? Okay, well, we're now in a 3rd labyrinth. Don't forget the seed. I'll get the seed eventually.